Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Ohanaeze has decided to wake the sleeping lion as it makes some demands on IPOB right away. You're going to see what they have to tell IPOB, especially about their initial order of sit at home and some of the things that are happening in southeastern part of Nigeria and the message that they have also sent to those who are in the diaspora remote controlling events here in Nigeria, especially as it has to do with Biafra independence. We are going to be looking at all of that in a jiffy and some of the response that Nigerians have given, and furthermore, analyze one or two things, and then we reach a consensus there. But before we continue with full details of the news, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by hitting on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, a faction of the Ohanaeze has advised the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB to tender an apology to the resident of the southeast for initially issuing a sit-at-home order in the region. This was contained in a statement issued on Sunday by Okechukwu Iziuzoro, the Secretary General of the group. According to the statement, even though IPOB has denied several times that its members are not the one enforcing the sit-at-home order, there is a need to offer a public apology to residents who have been affected by these. Ohanaeze is of the opinion that IPOB has not initially had not initially ordered a sit-at-home in the southeast. Criminals would not be taking advantage of the order after it has been called off. The group also take a swipe at the senator in Inaya Baribe, who stated that during his visit to the IPOB leader Namdi Kanu, they later confirmed to him that he later confirmed to them that he never ordered a sit-at-home currently being observed in the southeast. Ohanaeze said the senators and some other southeastern politicians who are trying to absolve IPOB of any blame for the sit-at-home declaration are doing so because of their ambition in the 2023, not for the benefit of the people. The group urged all southeast governors to find a lasting solution to the weekly sit-at-home. The statement read, and I quote, he said, Ohanaeze worldwide has to call on the Southeast governors to search for a lasting solution to the cessation and termination of the IPOB sit at home, since they now blame the delinquents and criminals for hijacking the exercise of sit at home, since it obvious that men of the underworld have taken advantage of IPOB's miscalculation to unleash terror and onslaught against Ndibo. Drastic measures are needed to arrest these shameless activities that has paralyzed the academic, economic, and socio-economic activities in the southeast. The governors should know that posterity will be unkind and unfair to them if they concede to circumstances of sit at home and don't confront the hyper-dreaded monster called IPOP sit at home squarely. No Igbo governor or senator derive or deserves to seek election in 2023 if they lack the balls to stamp out the disgraceful activities that have ridiculed southeastern Nigeria, who are known as the best black entrepreneurs and business merchants across the globe. We are compelled by the evidence of insubordination before us to advise that the Southeast governors should sack and dismiss all major market leaders in their respective state or give them an ultimatum to quit adherence to the observation of sit at home. All markets in the Southeast are instrumental in helping the governors to end the absurdity of madness called the IPOB sit at home, because the structure of most influencers of sit at home is amongst the market leadership in the Southeast, and any day they pull out of the secessionist crusade, it will collapse like a pack of cards. Those senators trying to acquit and absolve IPOB from the sit-at-home declaration are doing so because of their governorship ambition in 2023, not for the benefit of these people. IPOB should accept the fact that they illegally instituted the sit at home without any consultative meeting with the Igbo leadership and political leaders. They should start by tendering apology and ask for forgiveness from the Igbos for their mistake and naughtiness which has destroyed the economy and social activities in the southeast, and they will be forgiven. Hmm. Wow. For me, I say this is trying to cause more crisis that is almost being resolved. You understand? Now, first of all, IPOB had already said that the activities of these hoodlums are being tracked by ESN, and they are going to stop them sooner than expected. The question is, why are you reawakening this and calling for an apology from them? How about my brother? They don't do things like that. You understand? They don't do things like that before you end up causing so much issues that is almost being solved. You understand? Already we know the state of mind of IPOP, that these guys are not just people who are running this show for personal selfish gain. So at the end, though, we know a lot of them are doing it, but this is a kind of dream that has to do with long, how do I put it so that it will be better to understand. These are guys who are already overburdened with marginalization, the fact that they are treated as nothing in Nigeria. They are already angry. Apart from just being angry for the way they have been treated, their own Oga, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is in prison or in DSS detention, and already they are so angry that he is being kept there, and you are coming now to tell them to apologize. That is not how to handle issues. I'll say this clearly. Yes, we know that there's for some persons who have businesses, in markets, possibly Izuzoro may, or maybe some members of Ohanaeze may have some businesses that are suffering so much because of this sit at home. But even with that, it is to follow them, step by step, and small, before you'll be able to solve the problem, not to come with that kind of impact. You people must apologize and all. What would apology, even if they have to apologize, what would apology do? You understand? It's for you to say, okay, remind them, you guys have promised us that you're going to go after these hoodlums who have decided to hijack this thing. Please, we are sending a gentle reminder to you to please honor your words, go after them so that the economic activities in the state can continue as expected, not to jump on them and begin to call for apology. I pray that IPOB will not get angry at this point and start lambasting him from left, right, center, because one of the things that we are in need of is peace, restoration of peace in the southeast. You understand? We want to see a situation where things are done the ideal way. You understand? Not to just begin to lambast them, angry people for that matter, people who are suffering from marginalization, and people who with their eyes they have seen a lot of horrible things happen to them. You are now trying to be forceful on them. That's not how to, handle an issue. And someone here said, tell him to give us his own address. We will come as IPOB and apologize to him personally, please. I beg, I beg. this thing, we have to be very careful. You understand? We just have to be careful so that at the end of the day, we won't see South is going backward and backward and backward. You understand? I like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. Please don't hate words against anybody. But what's your position on this request sent out by Izuzoro? Sent out by Ohanaeze Ndibo via the instrumentation of the Secretary General. Do you think it's ideal to say this kind of thing, or do you think that it's just one way of calling the attention to the negative effect of sit-at-home?